Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. So we are heading, well, we're in the kingdom screen. We're actually heading out of it to speak to Jethal and Lindsay, and then we'll see what we're doing with this. So Lindsay has unpleasant news. That's worrying. That's very worrying. Jethal's news sounds good though. We get to see what's going on with her quest to kill her murderer. A very odd phrase, isn't it? Anyway, let's see what we got. I'm excited to find out. So this will be both of their companion lines, hopefully. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, Jethal. Jethal crosses the throne room, her gait determined and confident. It seems clear the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind. Finally, I have news about the half-blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your lands, but no. He was spotted not far away. So where is he? Not far from the Valley of the Dead. What a fitting place for Pharasmite, desperately trying to rid this world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Vordakai. But I wish to discuss something else. The half-blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things my agent managed to find out, the woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. To track down the half-blood, I had to deal with a whole range of scum, thieves, vagabonds, grave robbers. One of them located Enio, and then preyed upon the proper woman. Couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. In her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Urgathoa's followers. I've examined the stolen papers closely, and I now believe that their owner is a high-ranking priestess of Urgathoa. It seems this half-blood persists in his desire to rid the world of all my goddess's followers. He's skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find this priestess before he acts. Then, when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith. Is it not so? Definitely, I wanted to go back to the Valley of the Dead anyway, let's do it. Thank you. I want to say this is important to me. I've grown tired of drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what Urgathoa may be expecting from me. I want answers from my murderer amongst others. See you later, Jethal, I'm all in. Hey Lindsay, what's up? Bad news! We've heard that visitors have lately been spreading unfavorable rumors about your barony. It's as if Saros is a stronghold of barbarism and feeble-mindedness, where people of arts are rare and endangered. Our artists are alleged by these rumors to be considered our least valued citizens. Such rumors can't but affect our reputation. I'm afraid you'll just have to entrust one of your advisors with this matter. An antique vendor told me that the Order of Prisms has been spreading nasty rumors. They're one of branches of Shaylin's church. Lindsay scratches her chin thoughtfully. Here's what I've been thinking. A couple weeks ago I saw Valerie tear up some letter. She was so terribly angry. Just like back when her former mentor came for her. Anyway, I didn't ask her about it, but it could be more trouble than it's worth. You'll probably be able to find out what happened. If there's any connection to Shaylin. Alright. So Lindsay has come to us to tell us that Valerie is causing trouble. Who are you? The half-elf is clearly embarrassed to be in the palace. He shuffles his feet and bows shyly. Oh, it's my tailor. Greetings, your grace. I brought you something. He bows as he hands you a bundle. Thank you. And then he runs away. Cheryl shifts from one foot to the other and finally gets up the nerve to speak. You've done so much for me, your grace. You cleared my name of slander and freed me from jail, gave me a chance to do my job with honor. Someone wiser than I would simply settle down and live a happy, quiet life, but there's a reason I was arrested at the outskirts of your domain. I don't want to discuss it here. Please come to my village when you have a moment. We can talk there. Believe me, I have quite a story to tell you. Alright, see ya. So what did he give us? Apart from a bloody craft. Okay. He gave us an unnatural robe. +2 resistance on will saving throws, negative energy resistance, and the ability to cast Phantasmal Killer once a day. It's trash. I love it, but it's actually garbage. Like, it is so garbage, but I love it. It's my kind of outfit. No, she has the Reaper's vest. Okay. I was trying to see if we had anybody who could reasonably use it, but no, I think that's a sell. I think that's a definite sell. It's not any better than our Robes of Air. Or is it? What's our Robe of Air? That gives us the electric, plus 2 DC to electrical spells. But this is plus 2 bonus on will saving throws, negative energy resistance 10. I actually kind of think it might be better. It looks nicer, I guess. Yeah, okay. Oh, I never looked at the heavy crossbow that they gave me. He gave me another ankle breaker, except this one is one better than the previous one. I mean, sure. I'll take the straight increase. Oh, it's not better because it's got negative due to our strength. Ah, okay. Well, fine then. Whatever. He gave us the same item again. Right. So we have a lot of people to talk to. We have to go speak to... Well, we have more quests now. Yeah, we have Bloody Craft. Go speak to Sharel. To talk to Valerie about her strange letter. We have to chase my shadow for the... we have to find Urgathoa's follower in the Valley of the Dead. And that's great, because we also wanted to go back there. And the Twiceborn Warlord. There's an X. How long does it take for Armag to become one with the ancient power we spoke of? I hope we're not too late. That's an X. Does that mean I failed?
The path is clear.
I made saves. Like, I made permanent saves. So we can go back before all of this. You know what? I'm going to put a cut in the video here. I need to check whether we failed.
Tread lightly.
But, yeah. Like, I need to check whether this is a game over state. 2 seconds. Okay, so here's what I found out. Basically, it's not necessarily a game over. It makes the fight harder that you have to do, and it lowers the options that you have in the fight. Now, given that I've made the choices, I'm going to stick with them, but we do have the save to go back to. So, one thing that we should do immediately, without any doubt, is find Armag's tomb. That is something that apparently you should do the moment that you can. Now, I don't have the BP available. I don't know how everyone has all this BP. Like, apparently everyone just has insane amounts of BP. These are just, like, permanent problems. Are these just going to give us negatives? Okay, fine. Kellid Scouts. Okay. So what somebody said is, you're pretty safe as long as all you see is Kellid Scouts. Once it gets to Kellid Raiding Party and Kellid Invasion, the kingdom is pretty... You can guess what the last word is. So, Kellid Scouts, that's fine. We have another 15 days to solve the Kellid Scout. It requires 15 days. We have until the 1st. So we're still pretty good on that. But we need to send somebody to do that now, obviously. I'm going to speak to to Valerie. Because that's within our capital and that takes 0 time to do. We then have 30 days to wait on the Armag's tomb finding thing. Now, apparently, what a lot of people have said is that event by the river is the only quick way to find it. Like that event by the river where you go down. We can't do that event again. We're so far away from that event. Like, I can't even remember how many things we've had in between now and then. So, let's go and have a look at this. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to go speak to Valerie first. Yeah. Speak to Valerie. Start the 30-day thing. I think we should be fine. I assume that when they say the kingdom will be whatever, that's when you're going to start getting the negatives that you get with the, which we had with all the other things, like with Bald Hilltop and all that sort of stuff. Also, apparently, between chapters 4 and 5, apparently we're in chapter 4, there's a huge, gap, is what they say. They say there's, a lot of time for doing other things. And nothing that we have right now sounds urgent to me. As in nothing else that we have, like the companion quests don't sound urgent. So we should be fine. I don't think Jathal's is urgent. So we'll head around here and we'll speak to Valerie and see what's happening. Hey, Valerie. I received an unpleasant letter today. Let me guess, Lindsay, right? She keeps poking her nose into other people's business. Valerie lowers her head sadly. Forgive me, Sorceros. I was hoping I'd manage this without your help this time, which is why I didn't tell you. A while ago, I received a letter from a new temple of Shaylin on the outskirts of Pitax, from a paladin of the Order of Prisms. This time they're not demanding I return to the Order. Instead, they want me to go there and submit to a great divine trial, and answer for all my transgressions in front of Shaylin's worthy servants. Valerie scoffs in indignation. Of course I tore up the letter and tried to forget about it, but now they've begun to plot against the entire barony. I was hoping I should just ignore them this time, but it seems that I shall have to meet these stubborn fools face to face and explain to them what their tricks might lead to. Well, let's go together and get to the bottom of this. Thank you. I'm ready to go to the Temple of Prisms as soon as you have time. How are things with the storyteller and Lindsay? Satisfactory. It seems the storyteller has thought it best to leave me alone, which I do not mind at all. Lindsay, I suspect I'll never have any influence over her inappropriate enthusiasm about her book. Right. Talk to you later. Right. So, we now have a Valerie quest. I don't know what negatives we're going to get for the Valerie quest. The other annoying thing is that we also have Ancient Curse Part 4, which is going to activate soon. You know what? I need to look it up as well. Apologies. Ancient Curse Part 4 timer. What's the timer for it? Oh, we got another thing that popped up as I was walking. I alt-tabbed while I was walking because I thought I could do two things at once. Guess not. Okay. Where is Darvan now? Speak up or else. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go. What do you think you're doing? The man who spent the last night at your place is a fugitive and a criminal. I didn't know he was a criminal. He has to spend the night on my floor and then he left in the morning. I don't know anything else. What's going on here? I let the traveler inside for the night, that's all. He paid me and left in the morning. I didn't talk with him. I didn't know who he was. Please help me. Maybe he's telling the truth, or maybe not. Well, soon we'll find out. I demand you stop intimidating my subjects immediately. Greetings, Baroness. It seems I was right in my suspicions. The rule of law in these lands is just a bunch of empty words, worth no more than a wooden coin. It's not surprising seeing the ruler's weak will. Who gave you the authority to beat and intimidate my subjects? Lynxia gives you a scoffing half-smile. Certainly not to you. You don't have the guts for that. You'd prefer just sitting on your throne and benevolently looking on while your so-called subjects set your fortress on fire. You may continue your investigation, but use humane methods while you do. Lenixia's face remains emotionless, but her voice shakes with barely hidden contempt. Thank you, but I must refuse. I despise weak authorities. A blessing such rulers rarely cling to the throne for very long. If a gaze could incinerate, there would be a handful of smouldering ash right where you stand. Hell Knights, we're leaving. We'll continue our investigation somewhere else. Don't get in the way of the Order of the Wreck, Baroness. This is my final warning. Ooh, I'm so scared. You're missing something here, Miss Lynxia. Basically, you're never gonna beat me because you are not a beast with spell resistance. You are a human, and so far, humans just die. A human fights us, they die. There's no question. It's not the way it works. Like, if you're a beast, you got a chance. If you're some kind of fae thing, you have a chance. If you're just a human, you're easy. Right, we're taking Knock Knock with us. We're taking Tristian with us. Lindsay. Danger Thal with us. Just make sure I choose the right people. Tristian is fine. I think who I want is my last one here. Probably Jubilost. I mean, Jubilost objectively isn't as good as Acundio at just killing things, though. But he's very nice to have around. We're doing some story stuff. I'm going to take Jubilost. We may need to take Acundio, but we'll see. We'll see. I've made some hard saves around the place, so we'll see what we can do. Ah, yes, I was Alt-Tab doing things, and then I never actually did the things and came back. Let's see. Also, I think the sound might have stopped, but wait, maybe it's only the loading screen. We'll see what happens. Nope, sound's still going, hopefully. Right. So I want to look in here. Ancient Curse, Part 4. Pathfinder. Oh, wait, we got 4. So when does it trigger? When does it trigger? It does not trigger. No, nobody's popping up with when it triggers. Okay. Oh, there we go. Begins after. At some point, approximately 20 days, you'll be asked to visit Bald Hilltop. Okay. So we have how many days on ours? We have. Let's await further developments. So, yeah. I like Lindsay's little extras here. Burning their books. Is she completely out of her mind or what? See, this one's basically just meaning that we're a little bit screwed, but that's okay. Yeah. Companion quest. We're not quite done with those yet. Okay. Talk to Cheryl. So we got 28. So we got 8 days effectively. So probably the exact worst time to sit in our barony, by the way, and do like kingdom management. Almost 100% the worst time. Also spending my BP on things that we're not finding Armag's tomb. Very bad. She has ceased her acts of aggression. -5 loyalty, -2 community. But it ceased. She is asking around about Darwin. She still interrogates, but with less aggression and frequency. That's good, I guess. We have 2 Skeleton Scouts. Okay, Undead Rising. So that's Amiri to Sana. Bread and Circuses is only Jathal. Okay, someone has started a ridiculous rumor claiming that renowned gladiators from Taimon will take part in a tournament at an upcoming local festival. If the curator cannot get them to come, the people's wrath will be fearsome indeed. Okay, sure. Livestock deaths. Tasana, Tristian, Storyteller. Amiri Magar for that one. Kellid Scouts are Amiri Keston, and there are 2 of them. So that has to be Amiri Keston. Right? So that's going to be Amiri. That's going to be Keston, right? So that much is straightforward. Rusty Dogs is Magar. Livestock deaths can be any of those 3. Undead Rising. Tasana. Okay. And then not Rusty Dogs. Livestock deaths. Probably Tristian. Okay. But before we do that, how much BP do I have? 323. But find mention of Armag's tomb. 350. What's the other one? No, that's it. That's the only one that we have there. Okay, find mention of Armag's tomb. Wait, unless the one next to it. Nope. Okay. So we need 350 BP. That's fine. That is not out of the question. 27 BP is doable with the amount of money that we have. We can make that work. Okay. It's a bit about balancing here, but I think we can make that work. The fact that we have 2 Kellid Scout ones tells me we probably have about a month to wait on that. Here's my theory for why we have a month. I assume that we won't get the Kellid raiding party, negative ones, or whatever the next one was, until we hit, until the Kellid Scouts have gone away. So I'm assuming that that's not done yet. Now, I did see somewhere about a soft timer of somewhere between 3 and 6 months. So I think we've spent about a month and a half wasting time. So I reckon we have about a month and a half left. We might have spent more than a month and a half wasting time. In fact, I think we've almost definitely spent more than a month and a half. Well, maybe. Oh, Darvan, hello. Hell Knights are not the most courteous guests, are they? And the Hell Knights from the Order of the Rack are the vilest of them all. A tanned skin half-elf with green eyes looks at you respectfully, with a smile on his face. My name is Darvin. Darvin, the rebellious murderer Lynxia is searching for? Yes, I'm a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, a smuggler. I have lots of other scary titles. The half-elf laughs lightly, but watching you closely at the same time. If you listen to Lynxia, I'm an evil incarnate baby-eater, your worst nightmare come true. If the end of time should ever come, it'll be because of me and me alone. Darvin utters a sad sigh. Ah, of course, all of Lynxia's accusations are false. This is to say they are not entirely true. It is true I'm involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they are thought to be. Tell me your story. Oh, it's so long, I don't even know where to begin. Darvin grins. Although I guess you're only interested in the things I've been accused of, I did in fact kill a Chelish noble. I participated in a rebellion, but all of this happened by total accident. Uh-huh. I was captain of a ship that sailed the inner sea. We traded with those who were stronger than us and raided those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. One day we stopped at one of the Cheliax ports, and, well, that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain Chelish noble, who for a long time had been #1 on my kill-on-sight list, so I challenged him to a duel, and he was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him, only then to learn that he was a distant relative of Cheliax's crown prince, and besides that, the lord of the surrounding lands. And of course, no one in the area was at all fond of him. After his death, a rebellion broke out. That's nothing new in Cheliax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader, but I assure you I fled the moment I could. I leapt upon my ship and set sail. A month later, I found that I'd become one of the main reasons for a great tragedy and an enemy of the Chelish people. What will this Chelish noble do to make you so angry? Oh, once long ago, long before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who served the Taldorian merchant fleet. Good old times. Darvin squints dreamily, continuing to watch you closely from under his half-closed eyelids. The blazing sun overhead, the salty taste on your lips, a squawk of seagulls calling you forward, ropes squeaking in the storm as you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end. And of course, the line of land on the horizon, when you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and a smiling girl to share it with. Darvin gives you a sly smile. But that all came to an end when a certain Chelish noble decided that he liked our goods and didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle, barely clinging to a piece of driftwood lost on an open sea like me. I swore I'd have my revenge, so I decided to become a pirate myself, a pirate captain as needs be. You can't always get what you want, you know, unless you're me. Darvin gives you a smug smile. What do you want from me, Darvin? I'm glad you ask. I've much to offer. You see, I'm rich. I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help with my troubles. Lynxia, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'll even say thank you. I know where Lynxia has set up her temporary camp in a secluded lodge on the edge of the southern Nile marches. Go there, convince her to stop chasing me, order her, kill her, if need be. It shouldn't be difficult, so what you say, do we have a deal? So you figured you'd buy me? Why not? Everyone has a price. It's just a matter of negotiation. Okay. So how much do I cost by your estimations? Well, that's quite a question, I suppose. 10,000 gold coins, and would that be a satisfactory amount for you? Okay, here's the question. Am I going to help him or not help him? I'm going to help him, I think. I admit the numbers on the screen are helping me in my decision. But yes, I'm going to help him, because I feel like this is the continuation of the story, and not helping him is not the continuation of the story. 20,000, I won't take any less than that. Darvin forces himself to smile. Oh, if only my situation weren't so critical, but I accept your terms. Do we have a deal? That would be like a no at this point. Just, yeah, I'm going to bargain for 9 experience and just say no. Okay, I'll help you. I'm so glad to hear it. Darvin's smile returns as smug as before, but you feel a hint of relief behind it. Please deal with Lynxia as soon as possible. I'll find you after you resolve this situation.
I'll go ahead.
I'm thinking that I just lie to Lynxia. I mean, I do have almost godlike powers of persuasion to just tell people other things and then they'll just do them. So yeah, hey Hasuf. Hello. First of all, nope, nothing to offer. I do have this for you though. And I have a rope of air. I know, exciting. One thing I am looking for, just name A to Z, just something completely different. Do you have any rope? You do. Fantastic. I just realized that we sold our rope, so it might be worth buying some. Right, so back up here, we're looking for some BP. Wonder if you get better rewards when you're on a lower difficulty. I'm just trying to figure out how you get some of these items. I mean, yes, you could save up for the whole game for an item, but it seems like there's a lot of things that want you to spend your money on BP. Like, if I wasn't spending my money non-stop on BP, I'd be in a very bad situation. I'm trying to move that slowly. Right, let me lower the sensitivity of my mouse here. See what we can do. That definitely just jumps. Okay. So it doesn't matter. Oh, 31 seems like the best one. Yeah. Deal. Right. Okay. Now we can leave and start the Armax stuff. I really hope that we can continue from this point. We haven't managed to reach a true game over that involves like a huge backtrack, so like we almost had it in Mordecai's tomb, but that was due to like gameplay reasons, not so much due to like anything else. I'm trying to think, do I ditch Jubilost? I think he's so good though when you take him along for things. You know, like all these random quests where it's like, hey, I need to know this. Jubilost, got it, got it, got it. Like for dungeons, I feel he's fantastic. Maybe we need to switch to a different style of party. Like, take away a melee and go for just having one at the front. I mean, yeah, they can't block as much, but you'd have one at the front, Lindsay just sitting behind to switch to her other weapon. I don't know. Anyway, we'll move Jubilost, not Jubilost, we'll move Dethal along there, move the rest along there. That's fine, right. So, Kingdom Management. I know. It's pretty much what we've been doing, but that's fine. So we've got 8 days till we have to deal with the Ancient Curse, which I guess will just be another fight. Okay, so I want to do these events, and I want to do the project. Let's set up the project first. So the project is find mention of Armax's tomb. Storyteller's doing it. He doesn't have anything else to do. Seems perfect. 30 days to solve. Send him off to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I just want to look at our BP per week, because that seems higher than it was before. Okay, our economy bonus is equal to our Brevoy subsidy now. Neat. Okay, next one. Undead Rising. Tisana. So I've got, I'm just checking I have one in for each. I do appear to have one in for each. Lovely. So, start each of these. At least these give us bonuses if we solve them, which is quite nice. So it's not like it's a complete waste to have left these a while. So in terms of kingdom stats, we're actually okay. There are people who say like they've reached this point in the game. I saw this while I was looking up like, okay, so what's the deal? What's our issue here? The next dungeon. And like, are we actually screwed because we failed this quest? I saw people saying they'd reached this point in the game and they had no stats that were above 3. Like, no realm stats. Which made me think, okay, are we just really ahead on realm stats or something? But, yeah, so that made me feel okay about our more okay about our situation. Because I know that, at the very least, we've got ahead in something. So there's potential that we're okay. Yeah, so... Oh, Storyteller's the other one. Storyteller's project. This is the main problem. It takes 30 days. Now, there was another suggestion that you could potentially find Armag's tomb by taking Jathal around the area where you think it is. Like, I don't know where it is, but it's in the Glenbourne area, if you know what I'm meaning. So you could potentially take Jathal because she has generally high perception there. Which makes sense, right? She's got the racial keen senses. So, yeah, that seems like a good idea. See how long we got. So that's talk with Lynxia. Okay. Southern Gnaw Marches, Twice-Born Warlord. Okay, so Southern Gnaw Marches. Where is she? Is there a new place here? Oh, it's over here? That's Sunny Hillock. Do I just not know where it is? This is the South Gnaw Marches. Oh, there's the Secluded Lodge. Yeah, oh, that's where Dumrat was. Okay. How long's that? That's 23 hours. Do I want to go down there and back? Potentially. I also want to go up to Glenbon. Have a look around. Temple of Shaylin's up in Glenbon. You know what? That sounds like a good option. We'll go to the Temple of Shaylin. Yeah. Definitely do a proper save at this point. Before leaving for Armag, 8 days till what's it called? Till Bald Hilltop. Cool. Make it an actual usable save. Okay. Right. That is 1 day, 16 hours. Let's do it. It's a long travel, but I think it's worth it. Well, it's definitely worth it if we find the place by doing this travel as well. But yeah, basically it's the fact... The idea is Jathal has such a high perception skill that you're likely to be able to find it. If you just wander through.
May we have a moment of respite?
No, not until it tells me that I have to. Try to avoid. Yeah, fantastic. Almost got punished, but didn't. Wicked Hill. Not what we're looking for. Cancel. We are going to rest here. Need to change everything because we've got a whole new group. So Jubilost is Cook. Lindsay's Stealth. Jathal is obviously watching. Go there. There. I actually just remembered that we've had this party before. Just did the right stuff. Cheese crostata? Running out of cheese. +1 AC for the day? Sure. We'll take that. We had a lot of ingredients for this one as well. Ooh, cool. Rations. Nice. That's 1 more day down, so it's 7 days. Let's head into the Temple of Shaylin. Let's see what's going on with Valerie. Yeah, okay. That's you know, it's I'm a little bit tense actually along this kind of stuff because everything's got to that point where I'm like, it's all balanced very carefully what we're doing. I do need to change our formation because this is obviously nonsense. Right, quick save. Let it save.
I'll go ahead.
Right. Appears that we're in a church, unlikely to be fighting, I imagine. Hello, everybody. Hegand, Laren, and Evolve.
The path is clear.
Hello. Have we spoken to Evolve before? My respects. I guess we'll speak to Hegand? Or Hegand? Okay. So it's Larienne. It's a very impressive area. I like it. A white-haired priest looks at you over his glasses. Look who's here, Baroness Saraceros, my respects. Oh, and I see you brought company. A paladin wearing armor strikes his open palm with his fist. Finally! For a woman balancing on the edge of excommunication, you are sluggish, Valerie. Valerie slowly turns her head towards the paladin and gives him an icy look. I'm never in a hurry to meet those who would seek petty revenge upon the innocent for another's alleged transgressions. Please, everyone be calm. Let's not hurry in with accusations and hasty decisions. In the end, we're in a sacred place. Arguments under this vaulting are unacceptable. Who are you? My name is Larry. I'm a priest of Shaylin and leader of the local congregation. For now, at least, until my place is taken by a permanent priest from the Order of Prisms. For now, I'm a spiritual advisor and mentor to the respected Hegand and his people, paladins of Shaylin, who require the advice of more experienced devotees. What is this place? The Temple of Lenses is a new abbey for one of the Orders of Shaylin. The priest looks up at the vaulting in admiration. A beautiful architectural masterpiece, isn't it? Such a sophisticated building will make a splendid home for the Order of Prisms. Okay. Which of you is behind the dirty rumors about my barony? We say the truth. You call it dirty rumor. We're the protectors of Shaylin, and all who call her patron. It's ridiculous to hear the charge of slander from one who has befriended a viper. Your friend blackens the name of the goddess herself. I will pass unremarked the vaguely veiled insults. In the end, I have the doubtful honor of talking to a coward who can only throw around empty words and ungrounded accusations. You're too spineless to meet me face to face and make your complaints in person. That's why you prefer to strike on the sly. Please calm down. Although I do not approve of the methods of the respected Hegand, I will not tolerate jokes at the expense of a paladin of Shaylin in our very temple. Okay. I see there's a whole company here. Evolved the Silver Tongue. Evolved bows in a refined manner. My respects, Baroness. I came at the invitation of Sir Hegand. How could I refuse a paladin of my beloved patron? Oh, there's Fredero. So Fredero, that was the one who had the duel against Valerie, right? My respects to you and Valerie. Fredero Sonnet nods to you and looks at Valerie. Seeing the scar, he purses his lips and shakes his head sorrowfully. Oh, I guess he wasn't the one who had the duel. I heard about what happened to you, but seeing it with my own eyes is unbearable. Believe me, I never wanted this. To be honest, I don't even remember striking the blow. Oh, no, he was. Okay. The wrinkle on Valerie's forehead softens. We settled our arguments in battle, Fredero. As for the scar, I've been wearing my wounds for a long time. Okay. I don't know which one to go. I think we're going to go for 4. I don't have the slightest desire to meddle in the affairs of Shaylin and her followers. I demand only one thing. Stop slandering me and my subjects. As long as Valerie is in your lands, no creator who crosses into your borders can feel safe. We heard how much she despises everyone who is capable of creating anything beautiful. We're not going to keep silent about it. Of course, she could repent for her transgressions voluntarily and beg the goddess for mercy. Aye, for my transgressions. Shaylin has to answer to me for ruining my life so long ago. Heretic. Seems there is another hope for this soul, so deeply blackened by pride. The divine trial, Shaylin's judgment shall cleanse you of the last part of this abomination. Valerie clenches her fist in silence. It seems the scar on her face darkens and deepens. What trial are you talking about? Laren folds his hands. A divine trial is a special ritual carried out by the followers of a god for someone who has lapsed in their faith. It is not well known, but is used on those for whom there is still hope, for returning to the church or at least for making peace. Making peace indeed. Valerie, who rejected my lady, should not count on being coddled. What exactly is she accused of? Of persistent disrespect and insolence towards Shaylin's order and the goddess herself. The Order of the Eternal Rose disavowed this woman, but we, the Order of the Prisms, will finish what was started. If Valerie refuses to repent, she shall suffer punishment. If Shaylin's newest order appears each time another stops persecuting me, my disrespect for your goddess will only grow. You are creating the very thing that you so diligently fight. but are incapable of understanding this. You know what? It's up to you, Valerie. Valerie is silent for a few moments, then scoffs loudly. I'm not going to participate in this trial. I'm sick of your ridiculous goddess. Hijin grabs his weapon. This is the last straw. You'll wash away this insult with blood.
We'll do it the hard way.
Doesn't seem like the best thing to fight I'm trying to think of the right word. A god in their own temple. Don't know why this guy has to attack us. Oh no, okay. Jathal?
Unworthy.
Perhaps the most inappropriate person I brought here. Cleave. That guy. Do you have anything else that you need to cast? Cleave. Wait, you have 2 cleaves. These are the same ability. Okay. You have your power attack on. That's fine. I could give you one of these as well. Bane weapon piercing. That's for spells. Yeah, +1 for every attack roll. Okay, it's doubled on all attack rolls made to confirm critical hits. Fantastic. Right. So Valerie's going to attack Higand. We have Frederos net down that way. Now, let's just have a look here. Tristian, you're about to be attacked by Fredero. Fredero, I remember, is kind of just paladin-y. Just heal.
Repent!
Right, this one is attacking Lindsay. By paladin-y, I mean, like, he just... what I actually meant to say is he's kind of like Valerie in that he doesn't do anything. Okay. We'll get... Oh, wait. No, we'll get this one activated. We're going to need the health. And we'll get haste as well. There are a lot more paladins, if I remember right. Yeah, we got some more sitting around the edges. Or at least priest. Jubilost. Probably Hagan seems like a good person to attack. Yeah, yeah. Christian's healing. We are actually not being attacked by anyone in a first time for everything move. We could potentially just murder some. Like, we could just phantasmal killer someone. I mean, there's no reason not to. These guys are all weak. Phantasmal killer him, actually. Evolved is not attacking us, interestingly. You attack Fredero. Let's go with this. So Valerie's attacking. You're attacking Tristian, but Tristian's just going to heal anyway, so he doesn't care. Lindsay's getting the buff going, although she might get attacked. Evolved's running away. Okay, that makes sense. They're attacking Jathal. Jathal is going to murder everyone in the nearby vicinity. Okay, so he's being hit. Tristian's healing. Valerie is being attacked. Okay. We're casting a spell. Jathal's about to kill him. Almost. Okay. The spell failed because he got hit. Nice. Lindsay?
Will they ever learn?
No. That one, Lindsay, you need to attack him because you have no ability to do anything else right now. That's fine. That was a good hit. That cancelled the spell. We got our first heal off. Cleave did not kill anyone. We're casting in here. Okay, if Cleave kills this one, we could potentially do some really good stuff. That guy's dead. Okay, nice. Phantasmal Killer did not kill. We're probably best off doing something like this now. Like some fire. Probably on that cleric. Just hit the one at the back. So he's going to keep healing. You're going to keep hitting that one. Lindsay's fine where she is, I think. There's nothing I want her to cast. No. We should be fine. Jathal's really are out here. Everyone else is Jathal and Jubilos. Jathal's kind of the only one who's killing people. The rest are kind of like fine, if you know what I mean. Like Jathal is gonna kill them. Like she's gonna move through them. Jubilos is gonna like maybe stop that guy from doing anything in particular. Lindsay's gonna stall out of this paladin. Tristian's gonna heal, so he's gonna stall everything else. Valerie is just being attacked, and she just will survive, and then we're chucking fire. but I don't know. We have so far failed to do anything. Maybe we're also a way out, but I think that Jathal's our main like movement here. That was nice. She got the cleave on the guy who was down. That's fantastic. The acid bomb hit an AoE'd. Jubilos needs to run. That's fine. Oh, we have summoned wolves and things. Okay.
Use of my talents.
There is definitely some channel
A
positive
clever
energy
ploy.
going on here. That's okay. Fire. That's a lot of damage we chucked down. Valerie's okay still. What have we got here? Prayer enemies. Okay, that's fair enough. Jathal, that's the one I want you to hit. Actually, that's the one I want you to hit, Jathal. This is fine. People are being hit, but this is all okay. More of that, please. More wolves are coming in. That's hitting Jubilos, but he's about to get a kill. So I'm okay with that. Okay, the dire wolves are a problem. I could turn Jubilost into a medium leopard. This seems like an okay solution to my problems. Okay, Jathal is going to move her way through these enemies like butter, effectively. Okay. Jubilost's about to be held. Oh, Burning Arc killed someone, which is nice. Where are we? We're in here somewhere. Yeah, get this priest next. The more priests I can get, the more wolves I can remove from the page, basically. Tristian's about to heal again. It's okay. Jubilost has been held. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. He's being attacked by like a ton of little wolves. Jathal needs to kill one with her next move, which is fine that she probably can. Okay, Jathal.
Never had a chance.
Nice. That was a good kill. And then she got a crit on the next one.
Advance.
So she's still moving. You've moved in a little bit, Lindsay. Who are you attacking? You're now attacking me. Okay, that's unfortunate. Valerie's moving out. Do we have anything we can cast on this guy to just get him to go? We could cast a Dimension Door Mass, which would potentially help us out a lot here. I don't know where... We'd probably move into this corner. Yeah, that works out best for us. Let's do that.
Dawnflower, grant me strength.
Perfect. That's what I was looking for. So Valerie, move up this way. Yeah, Jubilost is screwed. Let's be realistic here. Jubilost is absolutely screwed. Unless Tristian can move over here and heal him. So Tristian's going to move over here. Then use heal, which he's now in range of. Cool. Jathal, that one.
Unworthy.
Valerie, that one. Lindsay, forward. I can get a haste buff now. The fact that they're all hitting Jubilost hurts me inside, but that's okay. That's a huge amount of people we could just hit with one giant fireball. I don't want to do that. We could use the Sirocco, though, like there, and that would work out very nicely. Let's do that. Lindsay, get us a buff. Jubilost is alive. Never been more shocked that he's alive and killing people. Where's our Sirocco going? Well, I mean, if it goes there, it's going to waste it now. It's only going to hit 3 people. I guess I could cast it on those 2. It makes them go prone, maybe. I kind of want to cast it now. Perfect. Double prone. That's them just down for a second or 2. Jubilost is still going. We got heals coming in. Yep. Just fireball him? Yeah. Jubilost needs to be healed again. Did I turn him into anything? No, he's still just attacking using his thing. Jubilost, I'm gonna need you to not do that, because that sounds real stupid. Just don't attack using that, and attack using your weapon. We need a heal coming in here. And quick. Jathal's gonna move her way through this. She doesn't need to cleave. Yeah, there's nothing to cleave, is there? No, she can just hit it.
Wretched things.
I'm getting killed here.
I know you're getting killed here, but you're about to get healed.
All my genius lost.
He's back. Okay, them being gone is good. Lowered the number of things that should be around. Jubilos still getting a little bit destroyed, but that's okay. That's your next target. Valerie's killing. Lindsay's okay. We could switch to using Soothing Performance. That's 4 rounds of continuous performance. That's 4 turns, right? Or does this just work?
Whatever the rest of you are doing, protect me.
Oh, it also heals them.
You deserved it.
Okay, well,
last
that's an
wishes?
interesting thing to learn. But good I learned it now, I guess. Right, so they're dead. Use this for bouncing.
All my knowledge, all my genius lost.
My
You're not
training
dead.
pays off.
Not yet. My training pays off. Hitting the Priest of Shaylin. That's an interesting thing to say. He's actually dead. Breath of Life, Jubilost. You know you can do... Wait, not Breath of Life. Inspiring Recovery, Jubilost. That one's free. No, no. This is it. Finally. Valerie is panting, wiping the sweat from her forehead. It's a waste of time. I've had enough. Not a single concession, not a single word about Shaylin. Let them pray to their goddess on their bellies if she's so precious to them. Valerie puts away her weapon. Let's go. This place makes me want to scrub clean. Please. He's back. It worked. Whew. Can we get a
Confide in me.
can we get a heal here? Yeah, we definitely look like the good guys in this situation. Nothing evil about what we just did. I mean, they attacked us first. Let's be fair here. Giant's Belt, Natural Armor, that. We also got Full Plate, +2, Heavy Shield, +2, and Flail, +2. Yep. The swirling definitely makes me feel like the good person. Just keep that up. No? Fine. How long does they even last for?
Let us
Probably
bind.
like 10 rounds? 1 round per level, yeah, so 12 rounds. Yeah. Well, we can explore the whole place, I suppose, if we want. Any loot?
Let us be careful.
Wait, oh, we still have the performance on?
troubles you?
Yeah, turn that off. Because it gives benefits outside of combat, that's why we have it on. Okay, it's a fully modeled place. There must be definitely other directions where this quest line goes. You know, that involve you, like, exploring it for reasons, like actual reasons, opposed to, hey everybody, what's going on? Let's let Valerie choose. I'm sure she'll continue that. Oh, no, she said no. And then death. Okay. I guess her storyline is finished, though. I mean, like, there's really nowhere it can go there in terms of this storyline. As it says, burning the bridges. The bridges are severely burned.
The path is clear.
I don't suppose. It's worth
should
a
prepare.
shot, right? Nope. Okay. You know, it's always worth a shot if there's a little loot on the line. So far, it looks like there's going to be 0 loot in this entire place. Which is fair. It is a church, not a piñata. So, there we go. Let's leave. Also, can I point out that I brought Tristian, a follower of a different religion. I brought Valerie, somebody who hates the religion. I brought Jathal, a follower of a different religion. I brought Jubilost, who is definitely going to be hating on what's happening there, as in he is definitely kind of a, oh god, the affairs of normal people. Ugh. He doesn't really appear to have a religion, as far as I can tell. He just kind of dislikes everything. And then we have Lindsay, the person who's like, oh, and we have us. We let in Lamash too, right outside our gates. And then we have Lindsay, an actual follower of Shaylin, who's like, oh, well, I guess we're doing it then. Anyway, whatever. I don't know what point I was making, but I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.